adventures of Biggles.
Biggles doesn't know that the plane has landed at the island and that Algy has dispatched Ginge to find him. If he had known this, he and Tom Haymont would have taken the box of papers straight to the rendezvous, instead of struggling to the hilltop cave with them. When they were near the ledge, their enemies, hidden in the forest below, opened fire, and the Englishmen were forced to take cover as soon as the box was secure. Then the fire petered out, and to Biggles' bewilderment, there was a long period of silence. Now it is explained. There is the crump of a cannon down in the bay. Then an explosion as the shell bursts nearby.
It's the cannon on the sub, Tom. They're going to blast us out with that.
There's only been one shell.
There'll be more. They aren't on their target yet. Keep flat on the ledge. I don't like these high explosive shells.
It's a bit nerve-wracking waiting for the next one.
It'll come. Coming ahead! Bits of rock flying around.
Yeah, that was closer.
Much closer. They might be on us next time.
We'll have to clear out of this, Biggles. We'll go up and smoke if a shell lands on the ledge.
We won't be on the ledge. Creep back into the cave.
I'll run, thanks.
No, keep down. I'm still not sure we aren't being watched. Faster, Tom. We won't last through another one. Righto. We can stretch ourselves now. It'll be a lucky shell that comes right into the cave.
Yes, we're right in here, aren't we? Unless they've got an atomic shell, they'll never get us out.
Keep well back from the entrance. That was right on the ledge.
Yes, but all we'll land in here are a few rocks. It's funny when you come to think of it. That was a bright idea of theirs, but it's a waste of time.
You think so?
Well, of course it is. This is a perfect shelter from shellfire. Zolotov should have known that.
I doubt if they'll rely on the shellfire to hit us.
Then why are they sending it across?
To do what it's already done. Force us back into the cave. Don't you realize our situation, Tom? We can't cover the approaches to the hill from in here. They can creep right up to the ledge without us knowing.
Holy smoke. Still, they won't come up here with the shells buzzing over.
Sooner or later, the shells will stop. Then we'd better look out for trouble. Keep back!
It's definitely shellfire. I don't like the sound of it.
Sizzling sausages, it's worse than dear old Harriet, isn't it? Oh, what am I saying?
It's obviously a gun on the sub. There wouldn't be any other cannon on the island. And who would they be firing at?
You tell me, Earl Bean.
Oh, for goodness sake, don't fool about it, Bertie.
I'm not, old Trout. It's just the Lissy voice burbling while the Lissy brain tries to size up the situation.
It must be at Biggles. And if they're going to these lengths, it means he's grabbed the box from them.
Baked potatoes, that's something. The first pleasant thought for some time.
Jim said Biggles would make for the hill. I wonder if that's what they're blasting at.
Seems like it, old Bean. And seems barely serious. They might flatten the old sausages with one of those double bungers.
Yes, I think that's it, Bertie. Biggles and Tom pinched the papers and managed to carry them to the hill. Von Stalin's crowd found out somehow, and they're trying to shell them out.
Old sausage, we couldn't agree more, but what the blazes can we do to help? That's the thought buzzing about in the Lissy noddle.
There are the bombs, of course.
By Jove, yes! Come on, old Bean. Let's trundle upwards and unload our eggs on that sub.
No, we can't. Not yet.
Oh, now, hang it all, old Bean. If Biggles is being shelled a billy-o on the hill, we must do it.
And if he's on the sub, if it's Biggles who's firing that gun, we mustn't.
Oh, I see what you mean.
It's infuriating, but we'll have to wait, Bertie. Perhaps Ginge will bring back some information.
Yes, old Ginge. He'll be able to tell us what to do. He's been gone for quite a while now.
Shellfire. And it's directed at the hill. Poor old Biggles. Oh, well, better get a move on. Might be able to pull him out of there somehow. Hey, wait a minute. There are the bombs on the kite. If I whip back and warned Algy... No. Take too much time. Now, I'd better keep going. Be more used to Biggles that way. You're looking a bit strained, Tom.
Oh, it's the waiting. It seems ages since the last shell burst.
It is.
Then I wish to blazes they'd send up another one. I can't stop myself listening for it.
Take a grip on yourself, old man. Won't do us any good to crack up.
Oh, sorry, Biggles. I'm not so used to this business as you are.
You'll never become used to it, Tom. You just learn to think clearly through it. That always helps, you know.
Oh, I'll do my best. Look, why are they waiting, Biggles? There doesn't seem any reason for it.
Perhaps they've stopped.
Oh, by jingo, yes. They might have given up.
I didn't mean that.
Then, the attack. You think they're going to attack us now?
They may be. How do you feel about that?
Oh, I'll face up to it all right. It'll almost be a relief. It's the waiting and listening that's getting me down.
Don't wish it on us, Tom. But keep it in mind. Be ready for anything to happen.
I'm ready for that. There's a full magazine in my gun, and I'll be glad to use it.
Get rid of your feelings in some action, eh?
You bet. I'll give the swine some action when they come.
It might be an idea to barricade ourselves in here. It isn't going to be easy to hold.
But what can we use? There's nothing in the cave.
There's a box, isn't there?
The papers.
Yes. Bullets will go through it, but it may deflect them. And it's quite big enough to block up part of the opening.
Well, let's drag it into place, then.
Right. There. That should do us. It won't keep them out, but it'll give us some protection.
Have we any hope, Biggles?
Oh, we'll be able to keep them at bay for quite a time.
Yes, but how long?
With luck, until our ammunition runs out.
And then what?
Tom, our enemies are leaving us in peace for the moment, so there's hope. When they come, we've got quite a bit of ammunition to sling at them, so we can hope then. If we become conscious that our ammunition has run up, well, we can still hope, because it'll mean we're alive to know about it.
And you give up hope when you're dead. Yes, I follow.
That's it. A philosophy that's pulled me through many an awkward spot. But to be more down-to-earth about it, there's quite a bit on our side. Ginge is about somewhere.
Well, he may have been killed.
We didn't see his body lying about anywhere. Our friends from the bay wouldn't bother to bury it. And then there's the plane.
Do you think the plane is here?
I don't know. I was so concerned with the activity from the other direction that I didn't look when we were on the ledge.
By jingo, if I knew for sure, I'd feel a lot more of that hope you were talking about.
I'm going to find out.
You're not going out on the ledge.
Yes. If there's danger out there, I'll set it off. If there isn't, we'll at least know for sure about the plane.
Oh, but Biggles...
Stand by, Tom. Anything might happen. I'll just shift the box an inch or so to get out. Something, cats! They're out there! Into them, Tom!
We made it too hot for them.
For the moment. They've only pulled back out of sight.
That first shot didn't nick you, did it?
No. I jumped from sheer fright. I notice your nerves have calmed down.
Don't you believe it? But I can control them while I'm fighting.
That's the spirit. There'll be more in a minute.
Biggles, are you still alive?
Who's that?
Von Stahlheim. He's just beyond the opening. If I could only see him.
And there's no answer. I take it Biggles is dead. Who else is...
Don't get ideas, von Stahlheim. You should know that I don't die as easily as that. What do you want?
Very little, my friend. But I offer you a bargain.
Fond of bargains lately, aren't you?
Perhaps it is because I do not wish to see you waste your life for no purpose. Allow 2 of my men to come in for the box of papers and you may live.
Go back to your toy submarine. The papers are staying with me.
You will not listen to reason?
I don't give up what's mine, von Stahlheim. You can save your breath.
Very well, then. You will take the consequence of your stupidity.
You ready, Tom? They're coming again. Well, that's odd.
What's happening?
I don't know. I thought they were going to rush us. Look out!
Oh, what the... what the...
It's a tear gas bomb. They're going to smoke us out.
Coughing and spluttering, Biggles and Tom grope for the entrance as the sickly smoke fills the cave. Has von Starlein finally won with this move? Can Ginger help now? Be sure you hear the next thrilling episode of the Air Adventures of Biggles.